Well, one of the first things that I looked at is the type of housing that's down in that area. That we wanted it to look very congruent to that type of housing, and we had a chance to change it to box structures or any type of high-tech look, but we really elected to stay right into where through that down-home feeling of the area. And I've had a real passion towards green building for the last 15 or 20 years, so this was a perfect opportunity for me to use some of my knowledge back onto some housing for the disaster relief program. Of course, we didn't have all the information that it took to really to make it totally green, but we used a lot of things in the design, that the basic core model with the front porch encourages people to sit out in the front porch. It's also a green type situation that people don't need air conditioning when they're sitting outside. The versatility of the front, we could add hips or different columns, flip the house, change the roof design some, and the house can look different every time it's built. The side module, which is the third bedroom, I designed it so that it could be moved to the front or the rear of the house. We've got two 3-foot wide windows, already got headers in them, so that if you bought this portion of the house and later wanted to buy this portion of the house, then it could be added on without very much
right there.
reconstruction. And I'm a big one about overhangs. These are all 24-inch wide overhangs, and most of the windows that we put in, they have 100% shading coefficient over them, so that you don't get any heat gain and that type of thing going on in the house. In this area, they have a lot of tropical breezes, we may call them, or Gulf Coast breezes. And other than the humidity, I feel with this type of design and the window locations, and knowing a little bit I know about Port Arthur, that most of the streets kind of run east and west to a certain extent, so you get a lot of Gulf breezes in, that the house probably wouldn't need to have a lot of mechanical cooling and heating. I never tell somebody not to put in an air conditioning system, but if you get a lot of breezes through there, then you can open the windows and actually capture those things to help the energy efficiency of the home. I tried to make it versatile enough that a back deck could be added for outside dining or entertaining. And of course, we've got a handicap ramp over on this side, that's ADA ramp, I should say. The doors all through the house are 3-foot wide. We actually looked at counters and bathrooms and stuff like that that can be removed to give you the additional space for accessibility. Actually, we even looked at a modular cabinet that could be taken out if you needed to. So, and as these people get older and move into these homes and get older, they may end up in wheelchairs or walkers, and I think that's going to be a necessity in all homes in the future. So, kind of looked at using a typical roof on it, a composition roof. I know that that's probably not as sustainable as other types of roof, but with the limits on budget, I felt like that would probably be the best application. The outside of the house is hardy board or maxi plank cementous siding. Once it's painted, it should last about 25 years before it has to be repainted. And that's about all I've got, I guess. I don't know what else I can say about it.